Guys, I got something you'll want to see. I was digging through the Golden Shark servers, found this buried under bank reports and investment sheets.
What is it?
Combat data for a new type of drone operating system. Highly advanced. You could apply it to military-grade units or cheap homemade builds and get the same level of accuracy. I've never seen anything like it.
Some real fucking sci-fi shit.
What is drone combat data doing on a bank server?
Maybe it was Mason Lawrence.
He was into cybersecurity. This is a whole other beast.
According to these files, the OS software and drone specs are stored at the Scry Digital Data Center in Ryan Park.
I read about them. That whole building runs on a new type of AI-based security program. They call it the Security Integrated Network System.
SINS? Oh, very subtle.
Thank you for using SINS.
This drone tech could be worth a lot of money to the right buyer.
And lucky for us, we've got the right buyer's phone number. Thought we said no screen time while you're recovering, Locke.
I know, but there's something bugging me about this drone software. The design, it feels very familiar somehow. I wanted to comb through the files before you sold them off, see if I could figure out why.
And did you?
Yeah, the drone spec patent was included in the data. It's owned by a defense contractor called Treaty.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Not surprised. The company was started just a few years back, after the founder's old business went to cock. Meet John Concord, ex-CEO of Murky Water.
You're shitting me.
The link to Shark, the Murky connection.
This guy's one of the fuckers that tried to kill us. Probably ran the show.
I never met him myself. Sneaky Joe. Likes to deal through proxies when he can help it.
I'll put out a line. See what I can dig up on Concord.
The man behind the curtain. Gotcha now, you son of a bitch.
So, my favorite clown and need intel on a bad man.
When we put out the line, I didn't think you'd be the one to bite.
You can always count on Vlad. I have what you need, but it will cost you.
How much?
Nah, not money. You catch me in a fucked up situation. I need your help. I filter money through a legit cash for gold operation. Helps keep IRS off my ass. It is clean, no funny business. But a bunch of filthy pigs bust in looking for drugs. I don't sell drugs at this place. But they find drugs anyway.
Frame job?
Crooked sugar captain named Blythe set me up so she can seize my gold as evidence. It's in lockup now. I don't get it back soon, it disappears into her fucking pocket.
So you want us to hit a police station? That's a big risk. How do we know your intel's worth it?
My people did some recon on Kapitan Svinya Shlucha. Found a lot of encrypted messages between Blythe and someone called Concord. Didn't think much of it until you called.
Concord's talking with a corrupt police captain. Very interesting.
You helped me get my shit back. The messages are all yours. She's relentless, but perfect timing. Let me combine the calls. You're not the only ones looking for the bad man.
Clover.
Is that Dallas? Fucking yeah, it's damn good to hear your voice.
Where have you been? We thought you were dead.
Oh, it's a long, shitty sob story. I'd have reached out, but you gobshites are hard to find. Vlad, on the other hand...
She called me looking for the shit-brained pugs that tried to kill you. Everybody out for blood, huh? I love it!
We're about to hit a goddamn NYPD station to get the next puzzle piece. We can always use good people.
Oh, say no fucking more. I'm on the next flight to New York. Don't start the fun without me.
So, this new crew, where'd you find them?
Street hustlers mostly, from my old neighborhood. Young'uns, lots of promise. Figured I could take what Hoxton did for me and pay it forward. Don't tell him I said that, though.
And when Concord's assassins came?
I survived by the skin of my teeth, but the crew... They got caught in the crossfire.
Shit.
They had nothing to do with the old days. I'm gonna make that evil cunt pay for what he did to them. I swear I will.
Finished decrypting those messages?
I have, but this is very strange.
Strange how?
All these emails are about a single inmate at Rikers Island. Concord got a DA to move up their court date. He's got a judge ready to transfer them to some private prison. And now he wants Captain Blythe to plant evidence.
Another frame job. Do they use the prisoner's name?
Just the ID number. 270-82014. I'm hacking the Rikers database now.
All this trouble for some inmate. What the hell's Concord playing at?
These messages are all dated after the Scry Digital job. I wonder if this is retaliation.
Retaliation? We know anybody at Rikers?
Not that I know of.
I'm pulling up the prisoner info now.
What?
Dallas, Oh no.
Houston! That piece of shit's going after Houston!
Damn it! Call everyone back to the fucking safe house. Now!
Concord has Manhattan DA Kimball in his pocket. He's using his reach to move your brother from the courthouse to one of Concord's private prisons.
To have him shanked, no doubt. But we're not gonna let that happen. Shade, pull up the info.
Houston is being held at the Supreme Judicial Court of New York. High security and plenty of civilians. If you want to go quiet, we have some options. Bypass the detector, or we can always pay off the right people and get in through the garage.
And everything is in place to deal with the judge and the evidence if we go the quiet route.
We got that covered. I found all his dirty laundry. Apparently, the judge has a penchant for archiving his trysts.
Oh, a dirty old wanker, eh? What if we need to go and shoot him? Best laid plans and all that. As you said, security's tight and we'll need some options if things go tits up.
Feel free to light the place up if you get pushed into a corner. We're well prepped.
That's what I like to hear. Not saying I'm gonna go postal in there or anything. I'm planning ahead, you know. Good to have, what you call it, contingencies and whatnot.
Everybody, check your gear. We can't afford any mistakes on this one. Let's get Houston back. It's good to have you back, man.
CrimeNet is alive and kicking, I see, and it sure as shit seems to have gotten a makeover. Huh. What does this do?
Don't touch that. For fuck's sake.
No, thank you for saving my ass. It's good to be back.
Thanks. You did save my ass, and it is good to be back. Now, from what you told me, this fucking guy Concord needs to be dealt with.
Oh, he's a fucker, all right. But he's not dumb. Shell corporations, proxies, slush funds. He's done a damn good job of insulating himself. Ever since you wiped out Murky Water, he's slowly been building up a war chest. And he managed to get Treaty up and running, though on a smaller scale so far.
Treaty. Let me guess. It's more of a PR-friendly version of a PMC. I hear those kinds of outfits have a very cuddly veneer these days.
Ah, good to know you didn't drink and gamble your brains out at least.
Oh, well, fuck you very much.
Treaty brands itself as a crisis aid and security consultant firm. But in reality, they're even worse than Murky Water. They run drugs, deal in blood diamonds, and help corporations strip natural resources illegally. You name it, and they've done it. But it's impossible to find verifiable proof.
As we can't deal with Concord head-on, we're looking for some way to hit him out of left field. And hopefully, bleed all that cash into our own pockets.
It's a bit like trying to win against a casino. You can't really do it. The house always wins if you play by the rules. But what if we rob the house?
You're talking about the actual source of his money.
Yes. All these companies loan against equity and then make a profit when their investments pay off. But it's all digital. And if we mess with that surgically, we'll have Concord by the balls. And we'll make a hefty sum.
I hope this doesn't mean we'll be sitting on our hands and we'll have to watch you fuck around with the computer.
Don't worry about that. You'll get your hands dirty. And this one? It's a doozy. All right, Joy. Break it down for us.
Concord needs one last financial push to get Treaty on the murky level. To do that, he's taking on some big-ass loans based on the equity of shares he has in certain companies. We're talking major corporations here. Concord owns stock in some, others are silent backers.
So, no cold hard cash. It's all digital.
And I'm guessing you found a way to fuck with that.
If we can get inside the New York Financial Exchange, hook right into their system, we can do some serious damage. A little shorting here, some pump and dumps there. Bing bang boom, Concord goes into the red. He'll have no money, no backing, and all of his powerful friends turn into pissed off enemies.
I'd rather lock him in a room with Wolf for a couple hours. But since Concord's off the grid, I guess this is the next best thing.
How about our wallets? Revenge is its own reward, but it would be a shame to leave Wall Street empty-handed.
Way ahead of you. I've set up an AI algorithm to target stocks we know will go up when the companies we mess with go down. All the investments are in place, and when they reach a certain level, the program will auto-sell and transfer the profits into our account.
I miss the days when all you needed were some guns, some guts, and a drill. How's the security in this place?
Security's tight at the exchange on a good day, and it's even worse than usual.
How come?
We hit a police station and the judicial court. The whole city's on high alert. They've added biometrics, personnel ID checks, all kinds of headaches. You can still do this quiet, but you'll need to go in masked up. Finger on the trigger, ready for anything.
Good thing we like a challenge.
You want my expert opinion? Here it is. New York City is fucked.
Time to make Concord.
You want my expert opinion? Here it is. New York City is fucked. The Payday gang robbed the financial exchange. That shouldn't even be possible. Like, physically possible, but they did it anyway. Those criminal scumbags plundered the heart of the Western world, and they made it look easy. Look at the pattern. The Payday gang robs a few banks. The mayor says justice is coming. Then they rip off a police station, a fucking courthouse, and we get the same empty promises. Now this! Where's that justice we heard so much about? How does this keep happening? The clowns need to be caught. Now!
Don't hold your breath.
Whatever influence Concord had, it's been shot to shit. No way he's in charge of Treaty anymore. It's probably being sold off to the highest bidder. What's left of it.
Still wish I could have killed him myself.
I hear you. But here's hoping someone cleans him up the same way he took care of Ralph and Shark.
Circle of life. Either way, that's one less megalomaniac corporate dickhead we have to worry about.
Won't make our lives easier. After what we pulled this year, the cops will come gunning for us extra hard. Maybe we should lay low for a while.
Ha! You kidding? We're just getting warmed up. And like they said on the news, we make this look easy.